Welcome to Military Campaigns, the ultimate exploration of battles that shaped history, strategy, power, and courage. Each episode takes you to the front lines of pivotal moments in time. World War I, a brutal international conflict that raged from 1914 to 1918. A war that reshaped the world order and left an indelible mark on history. The Central Powers, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Bulgaria, and the Ottoman Empire, stood against the Allied powers, Great Britain, France, Russia, Italy, Romania, Japan, and later the United States. Thanks to new military technologies and the horrors of trench warfare, World War I saw unprecedented levels of carnage and destruction. By the war's end, over 16 million lives had been lost across Europe and beyond. Tensions had been simmering across Europe, fueled by Germany's unification and its annexation of French territories after the Franco-Prussian War of 1870. Germany's rise disrupted the balance of power, igniting a dangerous game of alliances. Then, in Bosnia, the spark was struck. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, was assassinated by a Serbian nationalist, a desperate act to end Austro-Hungarian rule over Bosnia. In retaliation, Austria-Hungary, backed by Germany, declared war on Serbia. Russia, allied with Serbia, stood against them. Within a week, World War I had begun. Germany's strategy, the infamous Schlieffen Plan, was a war on two fronts. The goal: strike France with full force, secure a swift victory, then turn east to crush Russia before it could fully mobilize. The German advance sliced deep into France, closing in on Paris. Victory seemed imminent, until they were stopped at the Battle of the Marne by Franco-British forces. The defeat crushed German hopes for a swift triumph. In Asia, Japan sided with Britain, seizing German colonies in China and the Pacific. Meanwhile, the Ottoman Empire, a historical enemy of Russia, joined the Central Powers, opening a Middle Eastern front to control vital resources, oil, and the Suez Canal. What followed was 3 years of brutal trench warfare, a new kind of hell, where soldiers lived and died in the mud, where poison gas, machine guns, and barbed wire turned battlefields into killing grounds. Verdun, the longest battle, the Somme, over 1 million casualties. Jutland, the largest naval battle between British and German fleets. Technology had changed warfare forever. Airplanes once used for reconnaissance now rained bombs and bullets from the sky. Submarines prowled the seas, sinking military and civilian ships alike, including American vessels. On the Eastern Front, Russia launched offensives but failed to break German lines. Seeking a strategic advantage, the Allies attempted to force open a supply route through the Dardanelles. The Gallipoli campaign was launched, but the Ottomans resisted fiercely, turning the mission into a disastrous failure. Meanwhile, Italy, once neutral, betrayed the Central Powers in 1915, seeking territorial gains. But 12 grueling offensives along the Isonzo River yielded little. In the Balkans, Bulgaria joined the Central Powers, helping crush Serbia. Want more tactical insights? Subscribe to our Hounds of History network for more episodes and exclusive military documentaries. The battlefield awaits. Russia, exhausted, starving, and failing on the battlefield, collapsed into revolution. With Russia gone, Germany refocused on the Western Front, but it was too late. American troops arrived in force, tipping the balance against the Central Powers. The Ottoman Empire, weakened by internal revolts and defeats, surrendered in October 1918. One by one, the Central Powers crumbled. Austria-Hungary, breaking apart from within, followed shortly after. Germany stood alone. With exhausted troops, dwindling resources, and no allies left, Germany sought an armistice. On November 11, 1918, World War I was over, but the consequences were far-reaching. The war triggered the Spanish flu pandemic, killing millions, strengthened America's economic dominance, shattered 4 great empires: the German, Austro-Hungarian, Russian, and Ottoman empires. New nations were born: Poland, Finland, Turkey, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, and Germany, forced to disarm, pay crippling reparations, and accept full blame for the war. The Treaty of Versailles humiliated the German people, planting the seeds of World War II. In an effort to prevent future conflicts, the League of Nations was formed. A noble idea, but ultimately a failure, because in just 2 decades, the world would be at war again. Wars end, but their lessons remain. Thank you for marching with us through history. Until next time, keep your strategies sharp.